Well, how's it going, boys and girls? The Trout 91 here for a COD4 remastered commentary. Now, recently I spoke to you guys about my wish list for things I'd like changed, added, removed in the Modern Warfare remastered game that will be coming out at the end of the year, as well as hearing all of your suggestions in the community for things that should be changed, added, and removed. And I had like an epiphany almost at one stage a few days ago. I'd say an epiphany, more like a revelation in my thought process that would make everything so much easier for everyone. So the problem with changes, right, for games, when you change something, the way it works, if you add something, if you remove something, it can drastically change the game, even if it doesn't sound like it. You change the damage on a gun, it changes the type of guns that you'll start to see. You change a few perks or remove a few perks, other perks start to come to prominence, which changes the speed of the game. Even the most insignificant kind of change can drastically impact gameplay. Now, there are a lot of people who are saying change this, change that, add this, remove that, which were completely fair statements in everyone who gave them. But I think also the problem is that it can change the game. So to stop myself from repeating the same point over and over again, why not give everyone the ability to change anything they would like? Now, if you've ever played the PC version, you know that it's all on dedicated servers. The host of the server can change the rules to whatever they like. It could be unlimited time limit, it could be unlimited score limit, all sorts of little changes, which you can do in private games in all fairness. But why not make that stuff available for public games? Why not make a public private match? It doesn't necessarily have to add to your experience that you get leveling up in games, although I think at this point it's not really that big a deal, even if it did. It usually does on the PC. If you think about how many mod abilities and tools that are at your disposal on the PC version, the things you can change. I've seen Star Wars mods where the entire game has been changed to play like Star Wars. Imagine Star Wars Battlefront with Call of Duty infused in it. That's what you get. People love playing games like Mike Myers. What if you could change the gravity of the game? So it's low gravity, you go flying in the air. There were a couple of infection lobbies back in the day on COD4 where if you shot someone, you go flying across the map. Or there'd be low gravity. Or you move at the speed of light, so it's so difficult to actually kill people. Unlimited grenade launchers. As annoying as that sounds, it was actually damn fun. Being able to take away things that you don't necessarily like and putting them into this game. So you could have the perfect game, but without jeopardizing the entire game as a whole, if that makes sense. So you could actually give everyone their cake and let them eat it too by taking away these annoying things or let them changing the damage on these things. It sounds very complicated, but it's actually very simple at the same time to be able to do this. You think about how recently on consoles, I know at least on the Xbox, Fallout 4 added modding tools, so you can change things. You can have cheat mods. You can do this. You can change a character doing that. They've got a whole list, hundreds of mods to change the gameplay, which you don't obviously have to implement into your game. But being able to do that stuff would be epic for COD4. It'd really give it that shine and that polish that I think people are looking for, so they could have the game the way that they want. If they don't like something, if they like something, change it that way. What if it was an all-sniper lobby? I mean, you think about how much effort people went to have sniper lobbies and play with ACOG M40s. Why don't we give them a lobby where they can literally sit there and do that all day long? What if people wanted a pro mod or a pro sim lobby so they could go and play that in public games? Let them have that. The possibilities are endless, and it really isn't a difficult ask and very much a possibility on consoles to just add player matches. They used to do it in a day. Think about going back to like Call of Duty 2 times where you had a ranked game and a player match, or which really had no difference whatsoever, to be honest with you, because there wasn't even leadables in that game, so I don't really know what that was about. But it could contribute to nothing and it could contribute to something. It's completely up to Infinity Ward's discretion. But think about it. every time you get on this game, you could be playing exactly what you want to be playing without any sort of hold-ups or problems or hiccups. I think that's definitely something those guys should look into. It really wouldn't take that much to just have private games that you could surf through, you know, like a series of servers and go into playing. Have a criteria search bar. Something that gives you the ability to go in there and play exactly what you want to play. What do you think of this idea? Does this sound like a cool idea? Would you like that? It sounds like you really can't go wrong that way. You could have your normal standard public lobbies, and you could also have your private lobbies where you can go around and do whatever you want in them. I want to hear your thoughts. Is there anything like that that would be appealing to you, and do you think it would work? Is there anything else out there that you think should be added to this game or changed, removed, that you haven't seen mentioned and would like put into this game or take it into consideration for it when it does finally release in November? Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you drop a like rating, especially if you like the video. Subscribe for more videos in the future, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.